Good morning, Burns Latino Studies Academy. You are watching Burns Live. You're window to the world of what's happening in our school, the community, and the world. Tune in here Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday mornings at 8:35 to hear the daily announcements, find out what's happening with the weather, and what's for lunch today. I'm Octavia.
And I'm Linda Longoyadi. With sports and George with the weather.
Together we are Burns Live Morning Team.
Okay. Our morning show is streamed live over YouTube. Your parents and relatives can find us by searching for Burns Latino Studies Academy, Burns Live on YouTube. Remind them to subscribe to our show. In the near future, you will always be able to see portions of our show. You will also be able to see portions of our show on CPTV.
Today is Monday, September 17th, 2018. To middle school. Today is an A-Day. B-Day. Follow your B-Day schedule.
Today's lunch menu is cherry blossom chicken, seasoned brown rice, broccoli spears, fruit choice, and milk choice.
Stay tuned at the end of the show for our Pledge of Allegiance. Throughout the school year, we will host guests from different classes to recite the pledge live each morning. This morning, we have two students from Mrs. Green's and Mr. Acosta's class.
We have a new feature today. Word of the day. Word of the day. Each day, we will add a new word to your vocabulary. Try to use the word in the conversation throughout the day. If you are overheard using the word correctly by a teacher, it can mean some additional dojo points for you.
Today's word is deliberate. Deliberate means done consistently and intentionally. A deliberate attempt to provoke conflict. Some synonyms: intentional, calculated, cautiousness, intended, planned, study, knowing, willful, purposeful, purposeful, premeditated, pre-planned.
We have a special day coming up this week, Octavia.
A special day? What's happening? It's not kind of a special day when Dr. M gives us a test, is it?
Nope, although I bet you just gave him an idea for Friday. This week we are having our first open house of the school year.
Okay, so I have been at this school for a long time and no one ever explained to me what an open house is for. Can you enlighten me? Ooh, enlighten, that's a good word of the day for tomorrow.
The open house is for our parents. We get to invite them to come in to meet our teacher and to see what we have been doing so far, and they get a chance to ask our teachers questions.
I thought so. Tell me how this is good for me because it sounds like I could be in trouble.
Octavia, you are not going to be in trouble. I plan on showing my mom the studio. She has been asking me about how we do all of this.
That's a good idea. Maybe I can keep my mom away from Mrs. R.
Really, Octavia? You got nothing to worry about. Dr. M wants to remind us to ask our parents to come to the school at 3:30 on Thursday.
The open house lasts until 6:30, and there will be plenty to do. One side note, because we are having an open house, there will be no compass on Thursday after school.
So we cannot stress this announcement enough. Mr. Christopher wants to remind all of us students that we need our parents to join the school governance council, the parent-teacher organization, and the parent-teacher.
That's right. So when you go home today, ask your parents to get more involved in our school. We all really need their help.
Today's birthdays are Jaxiel Santiago. Over the weekend, we missed a few birthdays. Romeo Baez and Jaziel Delgado both had their birthday on Saturday. Edith Diaz, Isaiah Gines, and Emily Ruiz all had their birthday on Sunday. Wish them all a happy birthday when you see them today.
Finally, remember that tomorrow is an early release day. Should we move on to sports?
That's right. I guess we should stop talking and let Yadiya get started.
Hey Yadiya, what's happening in the sports world?
Good morning, sports fans. I'm Yadiel, and here are the scores from last night. With only a few games remaining in the season, teams are pushing hard to the finish line.
Yesterday there were 15 games played in the Major League Baseball. Boston. Mookie Betts didn't seem to have a badly hurt, so the Red Sox can focus on clinching the AL East and Yankee Stadium for the second time in 3 seasons.
Betts gave Boston a scare. When he injured left side, making 2 throws to home plate during 4-3 win over the New York Mets. On Sunday, the cut Boston's magic number 2 up for 3rd straight division title.
New York. Dellin Betances blew a 1-run lead in the 8th inning, sending the Yankees stumbling into their midweek sets against baseball's top team, with a 3-2 loss to the Toronto Blue Jays on Sunday.
The Yankees maintained a 1.5 game lead over Oakland for the top AL wild card after the A's lost the Rays 5-4. 5-4. New York has magic number of 6 to clinch a playoff spot after dropping 2 of 3 to Toronto, and Yankees are 7-10 in their past 17 games.
Excuse me. Sunday witnessed 14 games played in the National Football League. Excuse me. Okay, sorry. Fitzpatrick shines again. Buccaneers stunned Eagles 27-21, filling in for suspended quarterback Jameis Winston. Fitzpatrick completed 27 to 33 passes for 402 yards as they suddenly explosive Bucks off to a 2-0 start of the first time in 2010. Since 2010.
Jackson scored a 75-yard reception on the first play of the game, giving him 3 TDs in 2 games after having 3 at all last season.
Bortles throws 4 TDs. Jaguars beat Patriots 31-20 in rematch. 8 months later, with much less on the line, the Jacksonville Jaguars found a way to close out Tom Brady and the New England Patriots.
Blake Bortles threw 4 touchdown passes, 3 in the first half, and the Jaguars beat Brady and the Patriots 31-20 Sunday in a rematch of last season's AFC Championship game.
East Rutherford, New Jersey. Frank Gore moved up to the NFL record books with a history-making run and helped deliver the Miami Dolphins a victory with a game-sealing catch.
Gore moved past Curtis Morton for 4th on career rushing list. Ryan Tannehill threw 2 touchdown passes. Kenyon Drake ran for a score, and the Dolphins took advantage of several mistakes by Sam Darnold and the New York Jets for a 20-12 victory Sunday. That wraps up sports news. What does today's forecast look like, George?
Good morning, Burns. I'm Jordan. Here's today's weather, live from Burns Rooftop Weather Center. The temperature this morning is 69.1 degrees, normal for mid-September. The feels like temperature is also 69.1 degrees, indicating much more humid air than yesterday. The dew point is 65 as well, indicating moisture air trying to push into the area. Humidity is very high today at 92%, indicating the atmosphere is saturated with moisture despite there having been no rain over the weekend. The pressure is 29.79 inches and steady in advance of the change in the weather pattern that we are expecting tomorrow. The winds are almost calm with occasional brief winds from the east at 0.9 miles per hour and gusts up to 1.1 miles per hour. Today's highs will be right around 74 degrees with the sun peeking through from behind clouds throughout the day. Tonight's lows will once again drop to only 64 degrees due to the cloud cover overnight. Sunshine will rule the day today with thickening clouds at the remains of Hurricane Florence working their way up to the east coast. Expect a very rainy day tomorrow with some estimates up to 3 inches across the state. Recess looks like it'll go today with afternoon temps staying in the low to mid 70s with partly cloudy skies heading out for recess. You'll have plenty of dry weather. Today will be raining. Will be a rainy one, so make sure that you wear a raincoat and boots on the way to school. Sunrise this morning was at 6:29 a.m. Sunset this evening will be at 7:01 p.m. Today's weather word is climate. Climate is the word we use for weather over a long period of time. The desert has a dry climate, but there is very little rain. The USA has a temperate climate, which means winters are overall mild and summers generally don't get too hot. That's it for the weather today. Back to you guys.
Wrapping up today's broadcast, we'd like everyone to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
This morning we have Katie from Ms. Green and Genesis from Mr. Acosta's class joining us for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Respect yourself, respect others, and respect the environment.
Make the day a great one and not to toss it up to you.
Tune in to our next broadcast tomorrow at 8:35 a.m.
Burns Latino out.